Okay, Kristen, let's check out some of this second run at Bromley's slalom. I know it wasn't your best run, obviously, but that can happen in slalom. Had a decent first run, and sometimes it's hard to put two together, but we'll check it out anyway. It didn't last very long. Good effort, though, to hike up.
Spearhead's hiking.
All right. We said it wasn't the best day, but so what happened? Hooked the tip up here. A little blurry, but you really see that you started that turn way too early. You're in the rise line with your skis already pointing down the hill in the fall line. So turn too early and chances are you're going to hook a tip, which you did. I think you actually made that gate, but you were hiking up towards it. Maybe a gatekeeper called you off because you never quite got there. In any event, you're getting up some speed here, and good news is there's some good stuff. Like this turn right here is really good. Now you have your skis pointing out and away. When you intersect rise line, they're pointing out and away from the pole. Allows you to bring shape back to the pole. Right up above where you hooked, your skis were already pointing straight down the hill when you were in rise line, and this is rise line. This is what we want to do. We want to come through, intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away from the pole a bit. Roll them up, bring shape back. It's a great looking turn. Carving, pressure on the outside ski. That's what we want to see. Both skis up on edge, parallel shafts with the shins, not reaching for the pole. In fact, you could have cleared it either with your hand further to your side over this way. It looks like you actually reached too much, and you were so far inside the pole where you want to be. Hit it with it looks like you hit it with your well under the handguard, but that's what we want to see. We got to have that consistently every turn. Hairpins, we have to cross block the exit. So if you're gonna cross block the top pole as you're doing here, you have to alternate hands, because we need to be like we were over here inside the pole. So it's really strong and tight and having direction coming out. If you're cross blocking, that's the only way to do it. Here, you really don't have direction coming out. You do, but you're just wider. We want to have those poles in our way. Tighter exit, better direction coming out, higher line coming out. Can't if you're going to inside arm clear. So again, the choice is, if you're going to cross block, alternate hands. You can inside arm clear the top pole, which would have been your left hand on this pole, then use that same left arm to cross block out. But we have to cross block the exit. Not bad through there. Another comment is we really want to try to make sure we're pole planting quicker. We want to come through. Nice looking turn there, although it's blurry. We got direction done. We're inside the pole, but I know you kind of raise the hand up, and that pole plant never really happens. It's real important to just take that pole when it's if we're clearing it like this, and in fact we can clear it a little bit higher up. Your ski pole could be more like this. So then after you clear that, all you do with your wrist is drop the pole to the ground. It's more of a touch to the side, but it sets up ourselves to get off the old ski, get recentered, rebalanced, move forward. It's really hard to get off the ski. And you can see your hand here kind of pushes the pole down a little bit, then you've got to raise it back up to kind of try to attempt a pole plant. So we don't have to push the pole down. Just block straight through it, and then with your wrist drop it down. Because there's a lack of a pole plant here, I don't think you really ever got to that new ski, got forward enough, so we're kind of a little back seat. A lot of your turns down here, we just didn't have time. And I don't think you really ever got forward. Right here, not a lot of ankle flexion. You know, we'd like to see those ankles a lot more, their shins a lot more this way, if we can. So they're kind of running back seat through here. Looks like back seat there. Clearly never got forward, back seat, and it all kind of ended. So, in any event, it can happen to slalom, but we got to make sure we're really pole pinning quickly, clear that pole with the ski pole a little bit higher up on the side, so we just drop it down. We saw one great turn, so if you can do one, you can do them all. You know, make sure we're clearing, skiing when it's offset, intersect rise line with the skis pointing out and away, roll them up, stand on the outside ski, bring shape back. If you did one was awesome. We can do it every time. All right, let's try it.